All right, today we're doing something a little different. So, this isn't going to be your typical breakdown. Think of it more as, well, a love letter to a book I just absolutely fell for. It's smart, it's funny, and it's so moving. Let's dive into the brilliant contemporary romance by Talia Hibbert, Get a Life, Chloe Brown.
I had to start with this quote because it just gets right to the soul of the story. It's all about two people who've been kind of living in the shadows, and through each other, they find a way to feel truly alive again. It perfectly sets the stage for the deep, healing connection between our main characters.
Okay, so let's meet our incredible hero, Chloe Brown. Now, on the surface, she's a brilliant web designer with a super sharp, sarcastic wit. But underneath all that, her world has become incredibly small. She's living in her family's huge house, feeling trapped and isolated, not just by the walls, but by her own chronic illness. So, Chloe's living with fibromyalgia, and what this book does just so brilliantly is that it doesn't treat this like some simple plot point. No, it's a core part of who she is. It shapes her cautious, super planned out approach to literally everything, which makes her journey to break free that much more powerful. It's such a great example of how the romance genre is really stepping up and creating space for more authentic stories. So, what kicks off this whole adventure? It's one single, terrifying moment. A near miss with a car forces her to see her life flash before her eyes, and she realizes there's really not much there to see. And wow, what a wake-up call, right? It forces her to confront the fact that she hasn't really been living, she's just been managing. And this epiphany isn't just some fleeting thought for Chloe. Being the meticulous planner that she doesn't just wish for a change. She makes a list, a get a life list. And this list, it becomes her mission. And this quote, it just captures her mindset so perfectly. The list isn't just about being rebellious, it's like a chrysalis she's building for herself. She truly believes that if she just follows these steps, she can literally engineer her own transformation and get back that vibrant life she feels like she's lost. Okay, so here it is, the famous list. She's already checked off moving out and doing something bad, which, by the way, hilariously involves spying on her neighbor. But the bigger challenges are still there. A drunken night, riding a motorbike, going camping, and having meaningless sex. These are her missions, and thanks to her new handyman, they're about to get very complicated. And why are things about to get complicated? Well, because this is a romance, of course, and in walks Redford Morgan, Red for short. He's the handyman for her new apartment building. He's charming, covered in tattoos, he rides a motorcycle, and, get this, he's a secret artist with a heart of gold. And yeah, he's about to get deeply tangled up in Chloe's list. So yeah, on the surface, these two could not be more different. She's all about her plans and lists. He's more of a go-with-the-flow kind of guy. But the key here, the real connection, is what's going on underneath. See that last line? They are both emotionally guarded, each hiding their own past hurts. And that shared vulnerability is what's going to pull them together. And that really brings us to the absolute heart of this story. Their relationship isn't just about the sparks flying between them, it's about how they heal each other. As Red starts helping Chloe with her list, they slowly start to break down each other's walls. And then we get this quote, where Chloe reveals what the list is really all about. It was never just about having fun or being wild. It was about systematically facing down the fear that's been running her life. It's like her own personal training program for rediscovering her courage. But hey, this is not a one-way street. Red is healing too. He was totally betrayed by an ex who took all the credit for his art, and he's been hiding from his passion ever since. And in helping Chloe find her bravery, you guessed it, he starts to find his own again. And you can just see the effect Chloe has on him in this quote. Her directness, her intelligence, her complete belief in his talent. It's like she just cuts through all that noise in his head. She helps him see a way back to his art and, really, back to himself. And oh, this line from Red, it just sums up the whole beautiful theme of the book. The idea that a true partnership isn't about finding someone who's perfect. It's about finding someone whose strengths support your weaknesses. It's about filling in each other's gaps, and together you create something that's so much stronger and braver than you could ever be on your own. Okay, so let's get to our final take. Why is this book an absolute, total must-read? So,
What's the big takeaway? Well, Chloe doesn't magically stop being afraid. Instead, she learns that some things, a life filled with joy, a love that feels like coming home, are worth the risk of getting hurt. She learns that true bravery isn't about not having fear. It's about feeling all that fear and choosing to live and love anyway. So, our feedback? Yeah, it's pretty much blowing. The banter between them is legit laugh out loud funny, but it's balanced with these moments of just incredible emotional depth. I especially love the disability representation, which felt so honest and real. Chloe and Red are flawed, they're messy, and you just can't help but root for them. Seriously, it is a near perfect romance. And for all those reasons, we are giving it a solid 9.5 out of 10. It's a powerful, joyful, and important story that we just can't recommend enough. It's one of those books that'll make you laugh, maybe cry a little, and just leave you feeling wonderfully warm inside. Now, if you loved this book and you're thinking, what's next? I've got you covered. You should definitely check out The Kiss Quotient by Helen Wong for another smart, heartfelt romance with fantastic representation. And of course, you have to read the next book in this series, Take a Hint, Danny Brown, which is all about Chloe's equally brilliant and awesome sister. And that's it for our love letter to Get a Life, Chloe Brown. Thanks so much for hanging out with me to celebrate this amazing story. Hey, if you enjoyed this, do us a favor and hit that follow and subscribe button so you don't miss our next deep dive into the stories we love. We'll see you on the next one.